I was in 6th grade, and I was the office girl for the day. My principal and his secretary were out of the office for a moment, and I was in charge. And the call came in from the principal of Mary Snow School. He said, in a very frantic way, asking for my principal. I said, he's not here. Is the secretary? No, she's not here. He said, well, I'm going to have to leave you a message. Have them call me back, but tell them the President of the United States has been shot and the Governor of Texas.
I was 14 in high school, a freshman, and was in study hall. Friday afternoon, we had one class left before we were free for the weekend. The principal walked in and said, President Kennedy has been shot, he's been seriously injured, and he may even be dead, or words to that effect. And he had to go through into every room in the high school because they had one TV set in the whole school.
I was in organic chemistry class at the University of Maine, and of course Kennedy had just visited the campus maybe 6 weeks earlier, so he was really on all of our minds. And some student from the back of the class comes running down the steps saying, the president's been shot, the president's been shot. And of course you never disrupted classes back then. It was just so, we just didn't know what was going on.
All of a sudden, the door opened to my classroom. I'm teaching 4th graders. And the custodian opened the door and he said, the president's been shot, he's dead. Boom. Okay, what am I supposed to do now with all these kids? You know, it was just so terrible. And my eyes teared up, but I wasn't going to break down or anything.
He quickly dialed the other principal, and it was confirmed, and both the principal and the secretary just burst into tears, so of course I did.
It was a tremendous shock for everybody, because whether you agreed with Kennedy's politics or not, he was a vital young man, and it was just hard to believe that someone like that could die like that.
There were some teachers in my school district that were from Washington, D.C., and we got together, and later that night we all drove down. We stood in line for 4 hours to view his body in the rotunda. I'm not sure exactly which day it was, but it was just, I don't know, I just wanted to be there.